Hello and welcome to this very special broadcast on Sports Today and all of India Today viewers. The whole world wants to know what's the latest on Sourav Ganguly, how he's recuperating and convalescing, how he's holding up. Is he out of danger? Is he out of the woods? And practically everyone has praised the hospital because the way Woodlands Hospital responded to the challenge and treated Sourav Ganguly, if you see, everyone who visited the hospital has praised the hospital. So today we decided to get for you. Deep and I consider her to be a family friend, and she's one of us in Kolkata. But it's very important to ask her and get all the updates on Sourav from the person, no one better than Dr. Rupali Basu, CEO of Woodlands Hospital, to give us all the latest updates and important answers on Sourav Ganguly. Rupali, thank you very much for taking out time this morning and joining us for this broadcast. On behalf of Deep and me, congratulations on handling the situation and taking charge. Can you first give us what is the latest on Sourav? How is he this morning at 12 noon on Sunday?
So he's doing absolutely fine. I just met him in the morning. I spoke to him for quite some time, and he has, of course, Donna with him. He has his brother Snehashish and Snehashish, his wife, mom, and Munia, the daughter. So he was spending time with them. He just had breakfast at that time when I came in and met him. So he's doing fine. He's looking fine. Maybe a bit tired from the way I normally would see him, but otherwise he was looking fine to me, Boria.
Okay.
And
Deep, yeah, let me ask a follow-up. I mean, when he came in, give us a sequence, Deep. I mean, I know you and I have been asking Deep also these questions, but before you take over, Rupali, uh, so how long will he have to stay in the hospital? When can we expect Sourav Ganguly back? Will he be able to resume his, BCCI presidency within maybe 3-4 weeks,
so,
like we saw the medical
so
bulletin?
see, when he was doing his gym at 11 o'clock, around 11 ish at home. He was doing his treadmill and had this, the cardiac event happen. And then he came over to the hospital at 1 o'clock yesterday. And then we did his investigations because, that was what was necessary to be done. And then we found out that, his heart is not doing the right thing. And we had to do absolutely a primary angioplasty, and his main culprit artery, which is the RCA, the right coronary artery, has been now revascularized with a drug-eluting stent. But then there are two more such blocks in two more arteries, which needs to be also revascularized. So that is the process which we have to do now. We have to take a call that, I don't think we are really considering surgery at this moment because of his young age and because of the activity that, because of the advancement of angioplasty. And but we are taking expert opinions, plus along with we have a 8-membered, doctors medical board. So we will. That is the call which we'll have to take. The next two arteries, what to do. And then once that is done, I think another 3 weeks, 4 weeks of resting. He will have to be on some medications, but he should be back to his active life. And that's what we want Dada to be in his active life.
Deep, question?
Yeah, ma'am, my question is this. I mean, someone like him who's got such a regimented lifestyle, obviously his past history as a champion athlete. Because I know for a fact, I mean, we all know that he's got a very, very good lifestyle that way. So what just caused something like, because what was shocking to me to hear someone like him having a heart issue, because, and as you mentioned, he's what, 48, only 48 right now. So what actually happened there?
See, the heart there's a big chunk of risk comes through the family history, and his father had cardiac surgery and had ischemic heart disease very early in his life. And I think from all of us, or from himself, the looking after his organs, especially the heart, through the health checkups that we normally do, I don't think we have done that so well. So when he came in, he's and he was been so, as you said, and as we have all seen, Dada, he's been so fit. He was doing his gyms, he was doing his all activities, working all over the world. So his fitness was beyond doubt. So I was talking to him even today. They showed up to me, didn't you do your test for looking after how is your heart doing, how is your kidneys doing, how is your liver doing? and your blood tests and ultrasounds and echo and ECG, which normally we would do through our packages of executive health checkups. And I think that was where it wasn't being done. So we didn't even know that his arteries are getting blocked, or he was going to have something like this. So we didn't know. We didn't have the warning signs, nor we had the evidences. So in that sense, I think that is where I think the golden hour, or how quickly we could get him into the hospital and give him the international quality care, the protocolized care which we are supposed to do. I think that's became very important, because we didn't have any warning signs, but we had the symptom, and he was going through that cardiac event at that time. And to us, the onset of symptoms to the revascularization, the golden hour is about 6 hours time. And if you look at the timings, he was having those in onset at 11 o'clock. He came to the hospital at 1, and we put him into the cath lab at 3 o'clock, and he was out of cath lab by 4. So hopefully his cardiac and hopefully, and today morning ECG also showed that the heart is doing well, it's pumping well. And we have to just do those two other arteries, and then he should be fine.
Okay, Rupalidi, yesterday at 10 p.m. he messaged me saying, Boria, I will be fine, which was terrific to get from him. But this is a question for you, the CEO of Woodlands. I mean, millions, thousands of visitors are storming your hospital. How are you going to manage? Because the other apprehension is people jump into his cabin or try and get to where he is in the top floor, and there can be other infections. COVID is still around. How is the hospital coping with this unlimited stream of visitors? And as administrator, how are you dealing with the situation?
So the first is the representatives from the media. I think there are about more than 150 to 200 people who are waiting in the hospital. So what we have done is we have created a separate press area for them. So they have been made comfortable with intermittent coffees and water and all that. So they've been absolutely looked after outside the hospital. So now inside the hospital, of course, people are coming.
Can't hear you, Rupalidi. All of a sudden, yeah. Go on.
So as I said that yesterday, the stream of family, the friends, the people who wanted to meet him were too many. So all those were coming in. They came in, they went up to the fourth floor, but of course we had special security guards, there were special executives. I was myself there, standing there throughout, to make sure that we were explaining that he needs rest and you cannot visit. As a hospital, we are very open. We always allow family to come in, and we want them to be around. Woodlands as a hospital is a very family oriented hospital, but at the same time we knew that he needs rest. So we had to be a bit strict, and I think the governor was sitting there. Just to share with you, Boria, we were sitting there next to Sourav and was talking, and then I had to just say that, sir, you have to now leave. So he said that, oh, you are a tough CEO, that governor, you are telling to the governor. But I think that is what our job is. We are professionals, and we needed to look after him as good as any other international or the best hospital in the world. In every way. So
that's how it should be.
Yeah,
That's how it should be, Rupalidi, because this is not a mark of a disrespect or anything like that. It is for patient protocol. I mean, what you are doing is you are placing your patient at the very height of your responsibility, and that is how it should be. What she just said, anyone watching this broadcast, please don't jump into a car and go and visit Sourav. There's no point. I mean, it will not get you anything by going there. I mean, if you want to sort of see him better and get well fast, let him get better with hospital care from the best of doctors. That's the whole idea. Rupalidi, there is this other thing doing the rounds that he might be taken to some other place, etc., for treatment. Can you dispel all these rumors that Woodlands is completely in control at the moment over his health before I go to Deep again?
Yeah. We are absolutely one of the world's best things. Whatever is protocolized and standardized care is available in Woodlands Hospital, Kolkata. So we are absolutely ready to do the next two stents. Most probably that's what we will do. But we, as I said, that we have a medical board, 8-membered board, and then which is comprised of the cardiologist, cardiac surgeon, the cardiac anesthetist, critical care specialists, physician, all of them, and all of them put together. And then we are also taking expert advice from the senior most cardiologist in the country and in the world. So we have already taken advices from very senior experts, and then what we will do is we will take the best call, and whatever be it, we will be ready to do, and we are capable of giving that care. But see, Boris,
Yeah.
we all have to be, the family is very important for us. So whatever we do, we should do it together, and the decision should be good for Dada and the best thing for him. So that's how I look at it. So if it it's that we choose to go some other place, I will be okay if he's okay, and if we can give him the best care. We are
Deep.
ready to do it. So we have done that yesterday. I think we have. I was personally, always, as the head of the institution, you feel always stressed, and we are always wanting to do the best, and there is always those little risks where you might get missed out. But I think we have done to the T. We have looked at all protocols, all processes, all manuals were followed to the international guidelines, and we have done it well. So I
Deep,
think we have done.
Yeah.
Deep, I have every faith in Rupali Di. I've known her for more than a decade, and I think her institution and the way they will conduct the protocols and the investigation and everything that is necessary for Shourab will be to the highest standard. I mean, that is the other thing. Any further questions, Deep, you have, because we have Rupali Di with us for 8 more minutes before I let her go.
Yeah.
So, any other
Just
doubt that you have? Yes, please.
Yeah, just a quick one. And listen, without a shadow of doubt, I know he's in very good hands. I mean, there's no two ways about it. So there's not a iota of doubt there. But my question is this: at this point in time, where does it stand? I mean, obviously, you said there is a medical team which will take the calls and all. One is there any danger involved with this whole thing where he is right now in the situation that he is? And secondly, are there any procedures that you might think of in the future, in the next couple of days, for the other two arteries that you mentioned?
Yeah. So yes, Deep, see, his culprit artery is already revascularized, as I said, and his medications have started. So he's absolutely right at this moment, absolutely fine. I don't think there is any risk on his, on his health at this moment at all. But at the same time, I think we have to also revascularize the two other arteries which are left to be. The blocks need to be removed. So that is a process where there are options. Options are like you can go for a cardiac surgery, then you can also do the plasties, and then there is timing, that when do you do it, within this time, during this hospital visit, or we give him a gap of 2 weeks and then do it later. uh, Whatever said and done, the two arteries need to be revascularized. And as per the protocol currently, protocols evolve. So as per the protocols currently, it needs to be done at this instant in this hospital admission itself. And primarily, as I have discussed with the doctors, I think it should be the angioplasty. For us, it's doable. It is. I don't think there will be any. We can't really say that 100% that there's risk free. There is a risk in everything, all procedures that we do. So that much of risk is there, but rest is. I think we will be able to capable and will be able to do the job. But then, as I said, the medical board is tomorrow, so we will meet. And then we'll take the call. Most certainly, there will be doctors who from the expert committee. As I said, we are connecting to at least 4 experts outside the our hospital, and also in the world. So we will be coming back with those thoughts. Tomorrow we will take that call.
Rupali, finally, before I let you go, what's the timeline? I mean, when you take the call tomorrow, Uh, when is he? I mean, just a ballpark for all his fans. When is he expected to be back home?
So today is the second day, first day of primary PTCA. We have to give one more day, which is Monday. If we do the revascularization of the other two blocks, then it should be in this admission. Then we should do it on the third day, which is Tuesday morning, and then another 2-3 days he should be able to but of course active, being active at home. He needs to move around and be active at the same time. And then he will be on some medications and back to his active life.
So
That's how I would say.
basically the coming week or middle of the coming week, towards the latter part of the coming week, we should expect Sourav home. That is the hope that you are giving us. You are saying three things in sum. One, you are in control, tremendous. Two, you are capable, which I know. Three, he's out of danger. Yes, that element of risk that you're talking about will be there in every medical procedure, but 99% he's out of danger. He's in capable hands. So am I right in saying that? And everyone watching this, every fan of Sourav Ganguly, uh, that final comment from you, that there is no life threat. We need to know that.
I think for all of us, we need to know that Sourav is doing all right. He's out of an cardiac event at this moment. He's doing absolutely fine at this moment. We just need to do two more procedures on him, and hopefully within a week's time, we should be able to send him back home.
Super. Super, Deep. Thank you very much for joining. And Rupalidi, on behalf of us both, everyone watching this broadcast, more power to you. You people, 2020 have been, you all of you, your ilk, frontline workers, doctors, nurses, healthcare. These are real representatives of God on earth, and thank goodness he got it at the right time. Thank goodness. Rupalidi, in her media broadcast yesterday, mentioned timing. Sourav will always get his timing right, and just fingers crossed, as she said, let us get him back home at the earliest, but only after every medical emergency is taken care of and every medical procedure is done to perfection, which I'm pretty confident she and her team at the Woodlands Hospital will do. Thank you, Rupalidi, once again. I won't hold you
Thank
back.
you so much.
You've got
Thank
many
you.
other patients to look after.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Deep. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
everyone on Sports Today, for watching.